Hi, dear friends. Today we are back with this beautiful book by the Spirit Joanna De Ângelis through the medium Divaldo Franco. In this book, we are at present time, chapter 7, Jesus and Justice. And today we're going to do the last part, the third part of this chapter. And Joanna De Ângelis explains in this book beautiful about how we can see Jesus and his example in all these things, in all these chapters, so that we can look at ourselves and in our days how we perceive and how we are and how we look at things. And in this third part of Jesus and Justice, she says, if you are entangled in your own errors and caught in the web of incomplete human justice, re-educate yourself. If you're a victim of unfortunate circumstances weighing on you, trust in God and wait. If you have been harmed and wrongly accused, do not despair. Pay now. You forget to pay yesterday, certain that the failure of earthly laws will not keep divine justice from reaching you. It is better that you are preparing commitments that you do not remember than enjoying physical liberty while carrying a guilty conscience hidden in illusion. True justice always finds the wrongdoer. For your part, be just and equitable towards all, using as your model the behavior of Jesus, who never failed anyone. The last piece of this chapter. In this chapter of justice, in our minds, we think about justice that in small ways, in things that people do, there must be justice for this and justice for that. And on earth, you can see that there is still a very low vibration of what people think justice must be. But in this last chapter, she's explaining to us that when we think that something is happening and we are not deserving, maybe we are not remembering from a past life. And she says in this one, if you are a victim of unfortunate circumstances weighing on you, trust in God and wait. So, beloved friend, if you're in a place, in a circumstance, in a relationship, in a family, in a work circumstance, that is very harsh. Sometimes we think, yeah, what are we doing here? Why am I in this situation? But she is saying, if you're a victim of unfortunate circumstances weighing on you, trust in God and wait. So I trust in God. Jesus was the one who was the, we will say victim. He wouldn't see himself as a victim. But to be a victim is a mindset of how we think that something undeserving is happening to us. And if we let that victim mindset go, and we take responsibility for everything that is going on, and we know that we are in this trials and liberation on earth, then we will understand that we maybe there's some things that we do not remember. Maybe we are put in a place where we supposed to serve and to. So if we look at it in that way, we know that we are here. We know that the pure spirits, they don't think they are victims because they need to help, or they just work, they just help. And we have to get our mindset around that. Then she explains further. She says, pay now what you forgot to pay yesterday. So we know that we came with so many things to repair. And if we are still incarnated, even if we are in the spiritual way, we know that we have an opportunity to serve, to repair things. We know in this beautiful book of Sex and Destiny, um, by the Spirit Joanna, where in this book, a spirit that is working, Brother Felix, through the whole book is helping, and he's a very evolved spirit. And in the end, when they took his file, it shows that he was the one responsible for all those people and in the way that they are struggling. So he needed to come back again. And it was a very big surprise for Andre the spirits there. But let's not forget that we had many lifetimes and many things that we did. Yes, maybe we are different now. But who says there isn't many things that we still need to repair and need to work on, people to help? We wouldn't know. So are we victims? There is no. We are no victims. There is no victims. Then we'll see that even the pure spirits that came to in regeneration, the book Regeneration, the spirits that come to help, they go through many things, even in hell Christ, through many things in this on this earth, because earth is a place of trials. And they know that when you are being incarnated, you will go through certain trials. And then they still, their focus was on God only. So, and to serve. That's it. So if we have that mindset, that doesn't matter what's going on around us, that God is in control of, and that we are here to serve, not be victimized by other people's shortcomings, their obsessions, and the things that they are going through and struggling with still. So, and she says here, it is better that you are repairing commitments that you do not remember than enjoying physical liberty while carrying a guilty conscious hidden illusion. So if we think that we are innocent and that everything is just, there's no, everything is, we are not deserving. She said, carry a guilty conscious hidden illusion. So it means that you are not prepared to correct what you did or what you were doing. And that is the illusion that we live in. True justice always finds the wrongdoer, and that is it. We know that there's a law of action and reaction. Regardless, we will have to repair everything that we do wrong. So that is a law that we can't get, that everybody's going through, because that is the law of God. And he doesn't change his laws, but we don't get everything that we do. So, because God is gentle still in his teachings, isn't he? For your part, be just and equitable towards all, using as your model the behavior of Jesus. He never failed anyone. How beautiful is this? If we read the Spirit's books, there are so many still to be translated, published in English especially. We pray every day that will, the books that's been translated on God especially, will be published so that we can actually have the opportunity to read those books. We are thankful for everybody that is translating these books and giving it through God. Very grateful, because otherwise we as English people, English speaking and other countries as well, will not be able to get these teachings. And as she says here, in Jesus is the example. There are many books that shows how Jesus is forgiving. There's none and nothing in him that was bad. He was loving towards everyone. If we think about the people around him, there is in one of the Spirit's book, and in one of the Spirit's magazines, there's a chapter, and forgive me, I can't remember the book's name. It is being translated by the team of Kodak Radio and published in the Spirit's magazine. And in that chapter, Jesus is on the cross, and it's the last time when the Spirit tried to persuade him to that. And he's putting all these thoughts in Jesus' head in that painful situation about all these what everybody did. This one did this to him, and this one did this to him, and this one did this to him. But Jesus took everything and he switched it around in the good. He sees this one as beautiful. He's thinking about this one, the hug of this one, the love of this one, and this one is still a small tree, busy growing. So he took that thoughts, and that is a book that is a chapter that is very important. That is how the thoughts that come, we have to take it, look at it, change it into the good. And when Jesus did that, the Spirit gave him that thoughts. He saw it, and he ran. So it is a beautiful chapter. There are so many books, so many things in Jesus' example. And I think if we have lived his example on earth, and if in these times, it would be of forgiveness, it will be of love, it will be of sacrifice to help each other and everyone that needs it. So, justice. Think about the other chapters the other parts of this chapter was about justice, and that we need to be more soft in justice and not as cruel as in the past. And then as well that everybody is here to learn. So we need to take souls and help them to learn to be better. And then this last part is about ourselves. Let's take a look in the mirror and look at ourselves in this way, to know that every thought, everything we do, every intention we have has a consequence. And are we ready to accept that? Do the good. Just let love flow everywhere. Thank you so much for joining me again today, beloved friends. Until the next chapter, which I see here, which is going to be chapter 8, Jesus and Duty, the next chapter of this book. And you are welcome. It is available on Amazon. This book, Jesus in Our Days, by Spirit Joanna De Ângelis, through the medium Divaldo Franco. Thank you so much, beloved friends. Until next time.
Thank you for tuning in to Kardec Radio, where we are always nourishing our souls.